Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl Fabulously Nappy, and we're here with another video. So, if it's your first time here, thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. We post beauty content, hair, nails, makeup, just a lot. We post a lot of beauty content, so just be sure to subscribe if that's something you'd be interested in, and also turn on your post notifications so that each time we upload a new video you'll be notified and you can come and watch. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you for always supporting your girl. Merry Christmas to you guys. It's the Christmas season, and I know I've been gone for a very hot minute. I'm sorry. I actually have no excuse because I've just been lazy, y'all. There's no excuse for this. I've just been lazy. So I do get busy every now and then, but then there's really no excuse. I'm sorry. I struggle a lot with consistency. So if there's anyone who's watching this and you have any tips for me, please let me know down in the comment section. I need tips to be more consistent in posting. Consistency generally in everything, because even on my other social platforms, I still get very inconsistent. So worst off on YouTube. So please let me know if you have any tips for me. I would be reading. I'll be in the comment section reading. Okay, so getting into this hair, we are doing heart braids, as you've noticed from the title and from the thumbnail. We're doing heart braids, and mind you, this is my very first time doing this, so please do not be so judgy. Okay, don't judge me. So this is my very first time doing this style, and my client here, well, she's my cousin. She has 4C natural hair, and if you have natural hair 4C, you would know how difficult it is to work with. So what we did was she shampooed the hair and then put it in cornrows, as you saw from the start of the video. So those cornrows help to stretch out the hair, and because we didn't do a blow dry, okay, she just stretched it out, and that has made it a lot easier to work with. So for those of you who always are like, you gotta blow out, you gotta use heat, no, you don't. Okay, you can just do cornrows to stretch out your hair and you're good. So I've done my pre-parting, and if you've been following my channel, you would know that I'm really big on pre-parting. Pre-parting doesn't necessarily save time, but it helps a whole lot when it comes to consistency in sizing your braids. So if you would like a detailed video on how I pre-part, then please let me know down in the comment section, and I will gladly make that for you. Mind you, this video it's been sitting in my draft for like forever. I'm gonna get to that later. So coming back to this hair, so what we're doing is we're just pre-parting, or we're just parting out the braids like we would normally do for large knotless braids. Okay, so I've done my pre-parting already. Now coming into the braiding part, I'm going to clean out each section. Just clean it out, clean the row between, and at this time I think I was using what's it called? I'm forgetting the name, y'all. Gorilla Snot Gel. Yes, that's what I'm using for the parting. So that's what I'm using here. I'm cleaning out the braids with it, and just clean the parts. Like I said, you would just part your hair like you would normally, parting the hair like we would normally do for large braids. So after parting it out, that bottom row, we split it into 3 equal sections, and this is where you get into doing the heart braids. So for the first part, you want to split the hair into 2. You want to split the hair into that section. Remember, we split that bottom row into 3. Now you take the first section and split it again down the middle. I'll just clip one side away so that I can work with the first half. Now you want to do a slanted line. I don't know if it's called diagonal. I don't know. I'm not very good at math. But you do a slanted line down to somewhere around the middle. And then I hope you can see how that looks. Now you just want to go ahead to braid that up. Now you're braiding up because you're starting from the middle and going up. Now you want to go like a circle, like just rotate. Right now I'm just applying some more gel along the base of the hair just to sleek it down to avoid any flyaways too. So you want to make sure you're using your product, okay? Now I'm just going like a circle, and you see me circling and going down. Hope you can see that. If you didn't see it, you can just, I'm sorry I'm bad at explaining, but if you didn't see that, you can watch again here. I'm about to do the same thing. So you take that section, you split it, do a slanted line from the angle going down to the middle. I hope, does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm terrible at explaining, but if you watch along, like, follow along the video, I'm sure you'll be able to understand. So you start braiding from that middle point and you're going around in like a circular motion. Yes, you do that. I'm sorry, my head was in the way. It made the it made the hair look blurry. But yes, that's it. You just go around and braid downwards. If you want a more detailed video on how to do a hard braid, please let me know, because this video was a bit sped up. The video was quite long and I didn't want to make it even longer. So if you want a more detailed video, please let me know and I can do that for you. Okay, there's nothing wrong in asking for help, okay? And like I said, this is my very first time doing this style, so it didn't really come out perfectly, but I would say I did a really good job, okay? I'm patting myself on the back. Nobody's gonna tell me anything otherwise. Okay, so yes, I'm just redoing the same thing that I did for this first one, and I'm going to do that all through for the whole head before I come back later to feed in the braiding hair. Now you see I'm cornrowing the hair right now without any braiding hair. That's because her hair is very thick. She has very thick 4C hair. Now if your hair or your client's hair is thin, you can add very, very small pieces of braiding hair. You don't want to add chunky pieces because it's just going to make the cornrow look very fat and chunky, and you don't want that. That's not going to be it's not going to look cute at all. So you want to either braid just the client's hair, or you add very little pieces of braiding hair. Just add some more strength to that braid. Now I'm just going to keep doing that for the rest of the hair. And yes, so like I was saying earlier, this video is it's been sitting in my drafts for like forever. I would say somewhere between 8 months. I know that is really, really bad, but yes, it's been there for like 8 months. So you have to know how bad I am at consistency. Like, I had edited the video, like, put the clips together, but then I didn't do the voiceover. So I just had to do voiceover and then do an upload. But I kept pushing it forth and forth, and it's just, I really need help, y'all. Please leave some tips in the comment section for me. So yes, I'm just going ahead to repeat the same thing I did for that first row. When I come to the second row, I clean out the line all around, then a section of the hair like I would normally do for large knotless braids, and then I go ahead to do my hearts. Like I said, I'm doing the hearts for the whole head before I come back to feed in the braiding hair. Now if you want to feed in the braiding hair after doing each heart, then that's fine. You can like extending the braid downwards. Yeah, you can do that, but I just prefer to do all the hearts before coming back to do the extension. Yes, so when I was doing this, I added a little bit of braiding hair in the front, or on the braids in the front hairline, just because those ones were very thin, as you can see. So yes, this is what it's looking like. And now we're going to feed in the braiding hair. Now feeding in the braiding hair, we're practically just doing a knotless braids. Okay, so we're going to take the two ends of the hearts and join that together and braid it down. Now she just stand it up so I can check the length, make sure that it's long enough, and she wanted the bottom of the hair curled, so we're leaving out some hair at the bottom for the curling. So like I said, we're just taking the two ends of the hearts, merging it together and braiding down like we would normally do for knotless braids. So this is me. I'm just slowing it down a bit so that you can see. Now there's no specific way to do this. I just had to figure out something that works for me. Like I said, I've never done this style before. So when I started the first one, it was a bit of a struggle, but after doing like the first three, I think I found a method or a technique that works for me. So that's just what I'm doing right now. So what I do is I take the first end has 3 legs, the second end of the heart has 3 legs too. So taking the first 3 legs, I merge it like one on top of the other side. So in essence there are 6 legs, right? The two different ends of the hearts, each one has 3. So taking one from the right, taking another one from the left, like I'm just putting one on top of the other, one on top of the other, and that's supposed to make 3. I hope that makes sense. I feel like right now I'm just going around in circles. I don't know what I'm explaining, but I think I explained something. I don't know. Like I said, if you want a more detailed video, please let me know, and I would definitely love to make that one for you. So after putting that together, I'm just applying some gel to the hair to slick it down to avoid the flyaways. Like I said, her hair is natural, so, and we do not do any blow dry. So after that, just put some product on the hair, combed it through. Then I'm going to start feeding in my braiding hair like I would normally do for a knotless braid. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you did not understand that, you can just go back and watch it a bit more and watch it again, and hopefully you will get it. So I'm just feeding it in the pieces as normal. So I've put in 2 pieces. Now there's no specific number of pieces that you need to feed in, okay? Because I watch a lot of braiding videos or how to braid videos out there on YouTube, and a lot of people in the comment section keep asking, how many pieces do you add? For me, I feel like there's no standard number of pieces, okay? It just depends on the size of each piece and how you want each braid, like the size you want for each braid. So if you want a bigger braid, obviously you're going to feed in more pieces, and the number of pieces would depend on the size of each piece. So if you have bigger pieces, then you're probably not going to fit in that many. If you have smaller pieces and you want a bigger braid, you're going to fit in many. As well as if you want a smaller braid, you're going to fit in maybe a few small pieces at a time. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just braiding, making sure to tuck her natural hair because this is still a protective style. We want her hair tucked and protected while she enjoys and rocks her style. So I'm just making sure to apply some product. Now this is a pro tip, okay? This is a tip for braiders out there. If you're having trouble, apply some braiding gel to the natural hair, comb it through to just work the product through. It's going to make it smoother and sleeker. As you can see, when I apply the product and comb it, it just has it adds some sleekness to it, and it's easier to tuck the hair behind the braiding hair. Like I said, I'm terrible at explaining. If you didn't understand, please you can just rewind the video and watch it again, please, okay? Or you can ask for a more detailed video. I wouldn't mind doing that. This was meant to be more of a watch me work, so forgive me for over explaining and rambling and doing all that unnecessary talking. But yes, that is it. Pretty much I just keep doing that. Now I just kept feeding in the pieces, making just till I got the desired size that I wanted. So yeah. Now, before any of you come for me in the comment section say she talks too much, I'm sorry. I wasn't meant to say this much, but once I start talking, I just keep talking and end up saying trash. So so I hope you are at least finding this video entertaining, if not educative. Please subscribe to my channel. We are over 500 subscribers already. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are over 500 subscribers. So the next target now is 1,000 subscribers. And I think I'm going to do a giveaway in between. That's before we get to 1,000. So please, if you have any ideas on a giveaway that I could do, please let me know down in the comment section, because I have no clue. So okay, at this point I think I slowed down this video again just to show you guys a better view of how I did the braiding. So I'm just going to zoom this in a little bit so that you can see. So zoomed in, like I said earlier, each heart has a right side and a left side. Like those are two different ends. So and each side has 3 separate legs. So I take one leg from the right side, merge it with one leg from the right side, take another leg from the right side, merge it with the leg from the left side, and take the third leg from the right side, merge it with the third leg from the left side. And after merging 2 and 2, well, we have 3 legs, and now we can braid it down as we normally would for a knotless braid. So I'm just working in my product through her natural hair, combing it to slick it down, and go ahead to braid while tucking her hair. Now if you didn't quite understand the whole merging part, you can just rewind that and watch it again, or you can still ask for a more detailed close-up video on how to do that, and I would be glad to make that video for you. So we are open for bookings. We do braids. We offer all wig services. We sell wigs as well. We sell other hair accessories too, like scrunchies, bonnets, and others. We also do hair for guys. We do nails. We do makeup. So we're going to leave our link in the description box. Feel free to book us for an appointment or recommend us to anyone. So right now, going into the curls, I'm just applying some mousse. I'm merging about 3 or 4 braids per perm rod. I'm using perm rods, but you can also use flexi rods for this. It works the same. So I'm just applying some mousse, comb it through, then I'll wrap it up on the perm rod. Then I'm going in to trim the hair because we like a smooth finish. After trimming, I'm dipping the hair in hot water to slick down any flyaways and curl the hair. Now I'm moisturizing the scalp because we love a moisturized scalp. Then using some mousse up there to just slick down the hair to tame down any flyaways. We tie it up, and then I'm taking out the curls. So I'm just I pop out one end, then turn the perm rod in the opposite direction which I wrap the curl, just so that the hair gets to separate from the curler or from the perm rod. Then I pull it out easily. Just doing that again. As you can see, it's separating, and then that end was a little bit tough, but it got out, and then that's the curl. It's looking cute, soft and bouncy. Mind you, it's synthetic hair, okay? So I'm just going ahead to separate the curls. Like I said, I merged about 3 or 4 braids, so I have to separate them. Then I'm cutting off the very thin ends of the curls because those ones can easily get tangled. So I'm just separating that and using some mousse to hold the curls together so that it doesn't, unravel or anything. I dry it up. Then do some more finishing touches, just trim off any other flyaways. Take off the scarf, spray some sheen spray because who doesn't like shine? And then here is the finished look. She loved her hair so much. We finished in the night because, like I said, it's our first time doing this, so it took us more time to master a certain technique that would work for us. And at this point, yes, the next style is definitely going to be a lot easier. So it's going to be a lot faster, rather. So that's it. This is the next day. We decided to take some more videos in the natural light, and here's how it's looking cute. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.